Namaskar and pranam everybody. I am very glad that I have been given an opportunity to express my own views on a very important topic in today's scenario. And I would like to express my thanks to the host of the competition, Oyster India Trust, the co-host, Value Today Group, as well as the creative research team, the BNM India. The topic that I'm going to express my views on and about is the importance of teachers especially in today's scenario, to uplift the moral values of the young learners, their young pupils, to ensure an all-around betterment and goodness for the entire mankind as well as the entire civilization. Teachers are the best motivators and facilitators. So there is no doubt about that. Now, if I begin by saying that real definition of education, epitomized by none other than our great spiritual leader, Swami Vivekananda, that it is unhesitatingly a manifestation of the inner potentialities that lie dormant inside us, and it is the teachers who help their young learners, who pave way for the young learners to bring that inner potentialities into effect and make it rise to the occasion and ensure all around development for the entire civilization, I think. Now, the importance of moral values, which is so often ironically mocked at by so many young people of the young generation, can hardly be overemphasized. That is, the importance of moral values was there, is there, and will be for perpetual importance there. Now, if we look back into the life of Lord Krishna, we see how he himself kept his own moral values intact, even at the jaws of hostilities and enmities are felt by none other than his own son, Shamba. He could have well punished his own son, but he didn't. Instead, he let it happen. He endured a lot. He put up with the real hostilities put by his own son, Shamba, but didn't respond in that way. He let it happen because he knew that he was a father first. So this is the importance of moral value. Now, teachers themselves should get enriched with the ideals preached by our real heroes. The father of the nation, Mahatma Gandhiji, we know, once said that simple living and high thinking is essence of life. So the life-oriented teachings put by Bapuji can have multifaceted importance for us. Now, also the fighting spirit felt by great Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. So this can actually encourage us to do a lot, to steer through the obstacles of our life. If we also say how the philosophical aspect of life was brought into light by our Vedic heroes. So all these things, if amalgamated, make one sense that teachers are the best ones who can incorporate all these things into their own life, as well as make it effectively communicated to their own students' life, so that their students can make a lot out of it. Now, if we also see the role of the freedom fighters, how they used to worship the ideals taught to them by their own gurus in those revolutionary period, how they dedicated their own life for the emancipation of their motherland, how they sacked their all personal happiness and let themselves go away to the altar of the motherland, how they endured the rigorous punishment, how they endured the rigorous punishment, the segregation, the separation, all these things, if we let our students be reminded of all those things, so they can know that yes, this is the life and this is the real essence of life. Now, all the freedom fighters, if we scrutinize all their backgrounds, we know could have really made a very prosperous life under the supervision of a British colonial government, but they didn't. And you all know that how our independence we got by ways of iron and fire. So this is something that teachers must be encouraged by themselves, and this is something that they should make their learners learn a lot. Now, if we see the modern scenario, it is much more dangerous. It's much more dangerous because the modern world consists of the virtual existence, the mobile addiction, the addiction to pornography, intolerance, religious bigotry, religious fanaticism, superstition, ignorance. All these are looming large. And this is a great challenging task on the part of the teachers to help their students distinguish between the good and the evil and learn the real essence of life. Teachers are the very ones who live near to the world of the students, aside their beside their parents. So teachers have the very challenging role to play with. And if we want a better society, a better civilization, so this should be begun at school level. And schools are the real temples, the real church, or the real mosque. Uh, I'm not telling this with any sort of a religious discrimination. Schools are the real temples because in schools you find the real ideals preferred by God Himself. So this is where school plays a crucial role in the life of young students. And what a school is without the teachers, without the students. So teachers and students, the wrapper, the synchronization must be brought very efficaciously for the betterment of the entire civilization, a better society, a better life. That's it. Thanks once again.